abusuan like video e share mo bi foforo na ono nso enye bi enhwe na chairman general Kwame Sefakan ne na pamfo atanse adwudwanse mu pa enya asem ketua na the impact of social media in Ghana's politics. How ye social media ye de amonyosem na enam so mane obi koka asem bia na yakwa akochiri no ne nsensem a ekoso no nyina no omatimi adwudwamu a enya asem ketua na for the first time Kwasi Pratt etimi adinanu atumu a chese wakan bi pa enya asem ketua otimu nsensem a wahwie de egu no enya asem ketua na mepesi ebeji bre nyakuti nsem no munchiremu na yenso ya kire ya dwen
titiri emebu no I work both political parties sabe osu ye mebu kakra fan we abrantia ogina na so as if social media no mukoso a atenie kasefin kasa honte kasentwi zembebre ama nansia amese mo party phobi say abrantie bi a friend baba Amando ako kasefin abronya de me say eja obi anim saa na anya MPP nkwa NDC so saa ena ebi mo from social commentators ni wan ni I say enkofo bi social media na pesika edi enoma edi tumpon no asa mutitu amanyofo mabunu ne mranche ne maba no ayatendi nkwa ne ade ama sese yachi ebinum ama mo flag by Dr. Baumia Eka says stop harassing critics. Baby say a criticism and say a be an insult and answer a freedom of speech na abanabanasa from your view at say
Chairman General, you're quite sensitive topic. Na I was saying na you to na say baby ye drew no eba amanyosem eba ye social interactions send your dada sitinemu ye di ye nyuma fa no a lot has changed. Said back then no na WhatsApp crampo ho heading into traditional media and obia take the feed from make I very well now Mr. Kra in the year 2004 elections na Mr. na make I say my name papa yeda mpaso around 1 a.m. na yeti na poso hima and a couple of others on my update on election 2020 2004 election so na bibe kan say but from your can say bibi obligator say ehwana sabi your source every the traditional media was our obligate source for information but the world changed technology advancement digitalization by ama ene new media aba new media no include social media any online media enti open information now want to me and Peace FM cry or call Peace FM online all social media and online you get your information enti ama political campaign political game no so I could find the expression our social media and whether you pay and I say you pay yen to me enyim free bibi ayedro no until you monitor foreign elections online poll sampling social media poll sampling abeye an integral factor your elections elections process until ama emabunu so ye hu se ehona ebedi agro yetie chairman general we are ye free mu no ye de beko compound house ho
sana mo friend
a friend compound house Facebook there near blue compound house
I see
and now Twitter there no so ewo ho and now TikTok and so abeka ho gidi enti obi bia on the go onto me tie Peace FM onto me share UTV no na or compound house ho obenya information na senior brebo ye de no sanso na sebi bojuma and so ebata ho enti there will be one or two excesses a human nature say you can see benya bibia french mu na sebi ye dada ye ho but the fact that sebi bojuma etare brebo ho doesn't mean say yemfa ahwe ase so enya ona enti e wo say yenso yetumutu yanamo yi. Now oftentimes no on one faction obia person wo kire say sebi ono na no ye din ono na sebi na no ye din ana say na no ye ya ye be policy kakra kan say na no ye din ebi so you are not wrong to interpret it say sebi ye be kan say o ma no ye ya na eno na ye excesses kakra so bojuma abetare social media no ho enti ye ntenase na ye nyanya atwom na ye nka say emabunu no ento si ewo that aspect when it comes to the social media engagement. Enti continuous advocacy ye ni a ye tie radio na ye hwe ye mpanifo abetwemu. One of the key way chairman mu kan sha say campaign amu hunting ye pan was sebi atem didi a better politics ho. Chairman me kai pan me wole gone even secondary school na one thing na o fight against.
True.
Nti na yesi so no na e wose yesua papa e wa amanyosemu na bone e wo mu de enkasa de ye pass by nanso ase sa culture no so e creepy into youth sebi social commentators and political commentators. Now social media no amana ye easier because if me to studio me can be na anto ya obetumi atwemenim and I be for Asia and now you can even punish me say next time sebi on here me studio BM
the social media
the compound house or there landlord need me landlord needs US and also be out freedom of speech enti no obia di na agro obia sorry and ko bi sebi na what to compound house or e ho pampan be round them one only complaint and ankofo bebre so sebi ewo brofo ne friend sido account account sebi unhu nipa ewo etri intimate high I can have about 20 sido account na me the official account a chairman unimu no aka sebi ne otaso mu sido account na aka ni nyina ni amede ye no sebi enye enti ho ene free ye be hwe o show ye wie commentaries a abedwafo be ma na mo be take caption bi that go to social media chairman you can read the comments that come under those posts. Enti it's unfortunate but ye be to me akoso with advocacy and say ye no we should learn and unlearn certain things sabi ebi mu esa ebi mu twa ya na society ene ye nyina aka se entwa yi na mabuno a ye so ye de ye ho eremu no ye be ma sebi ye kasa ho ati
because Ghana ha meaning say you were social media influencers omonam social media so a business legitimate business maybe ko can say or say started taxi or money adi nyina omo de toniama omo de didwa omo de promoting crowdfunding ebi emebunu under 30-year-olds a man in nyina Zakwe say or the biggest TikTok influencer ever Zakwe you know bibi tall lanky guy bi onene nam ho bibi muni man the I show speed kwa hen social media you know over 50 million streams or whatever you subscribe as there's another guy black boy tuntumbi ne hu hwan bi na se ha ne yesu oja no se na ne nim sa kwa ne sike nya kwahye ne se papa din no sa ba friends ya ma Kobi Amalo say bibi yes enti mo amoya mabunu enti mutimi enhwea sanyama we bi na mo de ende eno fa TikTok na I started the atem na otwra ya ahemfo empanifo amanyofo obi onim ne da obi obetimi ayese ne papa na odi na atem na kasafin nature me bisa sa ne say no because of Baba Amando dia bay say amanyosem me dem nka say odi or you guilty or innocent so odi be manas odi for but me pese you disan common here say the use of social media by especially young people eba amanyosem a ensem efum anum ensem amocho ensem amoka e be outright lies and throw plain insults sabe ma mempanyufo na yede omohonam hu didi o matem you know I mean that's your territory nti wo na wo chem mo compound house ro yet me fair police for ma ho
chema compound
and answer yede ba ho a e be say freedom of speech and I hear brain has
there's a thin line between freedom of speech and sabi say obeko overboard.
Okay.
Ni ama nkrofo bebre kan about freedom of speech with respect to yenua issue abai.
I don't know about ono na issue about
issue abai because of enema bia sabi yenhu in the past. Na yen kan say eno nya na we so yen kan say because a certain regime and take certain actions.
Okay.
Yehu niema sebi yenuanem bi etrofa ampanyefo bi ho.
Yeah.
Ewo social media ho. Enti yehu those things no na ene enka ye we a nia ye de chi ebi mu krampo de enka brofum ye say prelims eya de kitwe bi nia yehu ni na de enka ya de kitwe bi. Say sebi obia won entam kese for example.
Yeah.
Say nimiti hai sebi me mama we free mu ye mentan kese.
Yeah.
Nti no matter what say me no ye bibi na wo family mama betare ho a sebi wahame na yenim asom ayewo man mu so sebi omontam kese. Na elections edru na ye petumi na yetumi share ye vice president enim not just an MPP flag bearer but the vice president of Ghana na sebi chairman general yetumi twan trot ne so ese yenim yenuanom kramofo eno machiwade na yetumi share flag bearer anim edi social media ni AI edit pictures na yedi sebi prekoti
nechiwade
so nechiwade
okay
edi twan trot ne so say Dr. Baumia eye obi a sebi onom nsa na beyond ensa onom no so no sebi as kramoni no osa edi aboa oye nkramofo achiwade eye preko we nyina abetwemu o share pictures bia eba ye then energy minister transitioned to ye running mate ye ba ye yesi obi akofe na no ema ye kan ya ma bebi ekoye ni ntumi repeat ewo sebi radio yiso na atare bi a wahye na ya edit picture edi efi bi atare no ho ya kase okoye bibi entina na atare mu ayefi. We've seen all those things.
Enti does it justify what is happening today?
Entina chema
because senior wo kan no say obi minim so ya manyoni minim so ya MPP ni but o ka o de ya o ya obi so ka ne de ya ne ya enti se o ka na sa na je se anano no mo de ya enti na so ya fan yom o mo de ya yom he ya nchi obi a ene de mu amusi ya de mo chi na je so we justify and I say we are equalization.
Yes, set premise ni say ni ayenye nra no na ene so enye but ni ebema ebimonya the authority to say ene mremu de ndie akoyesi yedma ye kasaboa ena aka yenum
and we are right
na kabima menke bi no na sebi yetoto na se na yede hu ehye ebimu no is because esi na no na saa nipa na ana omo ana omo sha achiri no abaya wote so anka se me befam akobebi ma ya ma order baby se police won kofa won na police enko detain won na onye sebi na yede ba mando no yemfa bi nye sankrofo
onim se
but fundamentally it is wrong
meba o kana sa me kai se Apia Stadium yanchi no.
There was a news item around 2017
Apia Stadium yanchi no.
Yes.
So no so free speech here bi the chill. Enti the moment obeba beka modern no NDC ni so beka cho say Apia Stadium yanchi no. Enti na ye balance ko ba me bisa say two things. One, yentimi for social media na nya adepa M1 mebunu ne apart from 10 years near come. And two, say a case mo compound house na mo friend social media no. Say ye case ye betenetre mo kaka. No ye kamukasa bwa na ahye mo yem. anase ye tremo se moma mo kasa honte we ana makotie comrade Chris Dugan Commissioner Right to Information Commission or ha anope comrade Dugan ma chia kwaba
so chairman
boko de
nyame adum ya ho ye
ya da nyame ase when all right to information to the about so ma mintie Dr. Ezekiel.
Thank you very much.
The breed ya dia sabi a benefit home.
Yeah.
Saturday train me you nuaba dosi boatin say social media no dinagro.
Saga no ehwan kra.
Ono so influence.
Oh baby.
Oh baby ah.
Intimu.
Or a typical example of omo.
Get go about how the friends say. I'm a Belland. There's another girl like that. And could you not name Bubodine? And also so I forgot to say. Anyway, there are so many people doing good things with social media. From social media for the band
almost Sebi, almost they are pay living for themselves now. A lot of people also give information. Oftentimes, set now for information here. You will key people on social media. I will need some throw ye. Now more information hardly do they miss. Until me communia PK Sapon a page. Many information. Me communia Krobia Asante. Many information. Kofi Ofosu cancer page. Many information. Ye Papa Abdul Malik Kwekubako. Even as a doctor who has learned history of medicine, Sebi NHIS. Nimpusi, there was a time a government of Ghana a pilotee Sebi healthcare financing scheme. Ye Papa Abdul Malik Kwekubako page 2024. And now Oma history of NHIS near Sebi NDC4 try now Oman to me are rolling out successfully. The history behind it. Ye Papa Abdul Malik Kwekubako page and I'm into there are a lot of people on this social media no depa. Now omunya home faso ebimu so omanya opportunity educate others. Chairman, sometimes we quote very encouraging. Into Michelle will quote to Sebi Facebook. Now I call back to the author and read more about author no any other quotes, any books are Sebi or matro. Into Michelle Sani and my friend who has Sebi unimpo say
Facebook.
Very good. There are a lot of things are on the quiet no yesuya and almost one day business Sebi almost so any home faso. Now say Sebi ya kasa a quachiri kakrai or hana Facebook so send a message. Verify your account. Secondly, monetize your account. TikTok send you message. Verify your account. Monetize your account because content out the 200 engagement they believe you've gotten certain recognition and people engage you. Inti emfaso also benya womuno ene ne de bema wono. Inti ebe koso to mabunifo. Ese nyama bi o ha esi nra sebi na enye ene ma yenkoye na yenso yenfa ye ho enhye saa we nim. There will be excesses. Now so we can curtail it. The bit about say security beba compound house ho na or bet senetne no say atenetne no koye afa bi nko ade a then people will have cause to complain.
Okay.
Inti I was say koye kante nifa no. Entwa benkum entwa nifa. Ni ehu say enye particular people.
Okay.
And na ye gage wo. Enye particular people and na ye de aba no atene wo so. And so omo nko na sebi omo ye mfom so a yebe emrano eno mubidi na ebi mu koye dia ebi mu koka dia the asemwa edi yenua me di chairman ofi ofosun kansa esi wako eko ana wako repeat asemwa obi kan ye originally enfri ono na obi aka na ono so akọ amplify issue no yegina so de chikofi ofosun kansa but we have seen key element on the other side originally are making such claims aka sa anyama ni bi. And now I'm repeating the Uncle aka on the same compound house. Omo de atenetene no ebi
anko so.
Enti ye tenetene nifa.
Ye tinti benko.
Send ye beti asese ampa good society with good morals and I person ye building politics without insult and ye person ye building tea and I ye tenetene MPP for nko ade a and ye chairman ye hwe other side so.
Mate me da say.
Ye de ye ba enye ne de no. Techi so ye bi. Now, so Chairman.
Dr. Ezekiel Ejikomo being MPP Communications team member, Baransana Meko Comrade Chris Dugan Sono. This one says, Chairman General, the criminal libel law removal, has it done us good or bad? I think we could have re-looked at the law and made changes to control the social media and discipline. Dr. Edu UPS in Edibai. That question I've written, I'm saving that for Kwasi Pratt, because and Kwasi Pratt through the criminal libel law area up to now. And then this one says, Jenny says, Emfa, Chairman General Emfa, the issue is that the insult is going on both sides. But why arrest one side? Is that what resetting is about? In Emfa. And then this one from Nana Kofi, someone says, you're live in Marlborough, Massachusetts. Regards to your panelist, shout out to my man Yoko in Tadi. Kwame Dugan, what do you say?
Tawanjana, good morning.
Also, good morning, Nibi. Mihuache.
Good
morning, good morning, Nibi.
Mama Minchia T4.
Yeah, Joso.
Na Minchia, my mentor, ne Nyamia Duma Mababeshiano, Comrade Kwasi Pratt.
And you drink one?
Ne Menua MPP near Wahanope.
No MPP need your needing.
Dr. Ezekiel. Michiano na Ghana for Nina.
Yeah, Joso.
And me Bompire such here the leadership of NDC from the president to the last person.
No more Joso.
Mika Humbi. Chairman General, someone would do two so I was a Bobo Juan Pino about senior Mabunu questioning someone. Yeah, your church on a kaka social media. And I think first and foremost, Kaya me say we are abusing the removal of the criminal libel now. Yeah, free soon. We are abusing the freedom of speech, you know. Yeah, Jinaso, they abusing them. I mean, Jindy said, baby, I idea Koneba boy. And I'm happy you said it, say, and then for the social media, Eddie make Kisika.
Sure, Papa B.
Eddie, ye. Yet to chrome her the super and penning for. Eddie can someone Cassia. I do any. But you see, Kakami Krizuga and Kudia, and say, but discuss a topic like this, I would have been happy, say, NDC, MPP, you put us aside. No. I'm putting you in. The reason is that because yes, me, but the reason is that ya betnaha say ya the political lens na ya shane betun chen na ya face issue no with all honesty say by ya bet ma cure sakankan we will not do that. But what Dr. Ezekiel ofesi na no ofesi and if you say amanyosem entina say it say kutre bini. Oh, Debbie, can I say Ejanai? Okay, sister, between in your so understand. Ejanai. Fita, not Tuntumbo, into the Tuntumbo. That is why he has demonstrated. I would equally demonstrate same because my name is same. I'll be disservice to my people. How do we resolve this? Yes, you better resolve it before you better resolve it. I never will know. She say, "Yeah, men, one in the men in IG to me say, maybe I drew no Ghana first. Societal discipline, first. Yanya Sana who always want to paint some people say, Omuna, Omupa society ni Yana ye pa mani ye. Yana ye pa sitina ni ye. Abra menu men in Ghana for him say their records is nothing to speak about because we know it." What I say, I say, Yechiche bimu na yeja bimo. What are you talking about? To say, pa baby anami. And Adnamiba, I have heard the opposition leader, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, calling on His Excellency the President, said he should stop harassing critics. Really, hypocrisy of the highest order. Yet to Kroma, we harass critics to the extent that we harass citizens from their civil right to vote. Under his watch. And yet critics in Kwame. People in Ghana for within their rights say you kwa to abano. ye bonkofo so e bonkofo to abeto nti under his watch he didn't comment.
I'm talking about social media.
Chairman General,
yes, sir.
I'm building a point. Obi ka harassing people, harassing critics. And I mean to say you're harassing Kofo, not only criticizing you, demonstrating their right, their democratic right, they were harassed. People were shot and slapped. And the demand come wasam. Now obi to meet na social media na wa ye enema ade agun Kofo ho fi. Ntu ya one penny for am say on person e ba ba hwe so say any there we are harassing them. I am happy. Wankasa wo kai ebo obi din ye kan nsamfu ni nsamfi a ye ka fa mpanyimfo ho krom ha wogi ho title edi ho hini e ya bronye, and he is leading a whole political party in a whole region. What are we doing about that? Chairman,
me too.
And yes, I say the energy the opposition leader has gathered. Ebeka Sasan we know. Oba gather same energy to call his regional chairman to order and advise him, counsel him, admonish him. Before even President Odiban making the life here, not on the company for us. I don't think that is fair. Yampani for be brave or money Facebook. Me to Facebook, Kwame me ko. Obi na eba fa phone na front say wuti ho. Say ni no be aka phone ho. So I'm always in a support say eba fa kwam and be so to discipline people within the social media. Omu use sa kwani say ye dey say nkofo. Na ye ka say ye kwa chire say na minia Dr. Ezekiel can say ye bi mu na ye bi mu a. Look, the first time o ma hu say nkofo adrodro bi di ahye bi mu. Eye wa former national first vice chairman Omari Wade. Ye wo kroma on social media. Enema wo ko draw ye tro far the current president who was even still President Mahama who e BM na for crown inviting no. Me ba no me say we say 2004 na wo so e bia na wo ya kolanti wonim. Wow, former first vice chairman Wade mo. E na ekoso trotro nsam uko social media at a point who a day kasi a ye dia to on Facebook. I wo Dubai ani nyina ya President Mahama dia na ya sefim. Ni nyina koso ma benefit in 2016. I will not say NDC every power 2017 the ban ebi mo anya sa. But I don't think that is fair. Ekoso ma ye chichi nkofo koktu hani kochi apia stadium mu. Bobi ansa, Sami Jamfi, etc. Kokwa ni dowu. Ani de na obi anka say they are harassing critics. Ene obi a wotimi twro eka nsam akase dimpanyimfo atam sabin previous or platforms wotimi kase sage kwase da nduruwa ye kwachi no a abronye we say they are harassing critics. When you clear opportunity and a bar say was a mpanyimfo mo MPP mo no if they are reorganizing, they will call people like that to let them know say Ghana for boafu ye.
Enti this will be enim sa on.
Enti na make sure say sene ye ebimu ye ya ebimu super ye no I condemn it.
I don't think you do.
No, why not?
You sound like you're justifying
no,
it.
I'm not. I am not.
As how your equalization.
No, I am responding to the cause of opposition leader.
I see.
I am responding to Dr. Baumia. The hypocrisy he has demonstrated. And then I may respond. Yet teaching for ewo krom ha. Emma me do extending say your bonko for to say you to abakrampo. Not just sitting on social media. Who pay through via say who ko to aba. Ah nipa na unso aba we no ne performance nye. Abada who ko to no wani ni wodi nyina say who ko to aba tie no nti ye bo no tuo. E wo krum ha. They look at your name and the way you look like Ukra Umunya Faye, Bo was one I boat to I am, and they did it. And I can say, I better repeat it. This kind of harassment, I cause. I don't think so. Nukra, friends, will repeat that.
I remember.
If you want to repeat it, Chamaja Adabia Mikami say. Yedenya mercy say yenya omampani to say President John Dramani Mahama ne NDC mpanimfo a omo wa akoma pese oman we no e wo say ye chichirman we are building a nation so wo ba chichirman so a every individual na ewu hia so we wonu ya adwin so onu nya adwin no hia and yes sir if they have that mindset send a beam on conforming munya a one mindset to be previously. Let's have payback never back. People cannot stand it within a month. Me tell me an example. I do maybe cry from programmer. And yet data man I do mean passing my call. Nema huninti. Yet you be a whole next time by your and to that be crampa who or one I fro say we see and then over share ha. No one can say him say and then over cover. One no after producer say this whole program mean to me ma. We've experienced all this. But you acquire him. My use platform way to call on the youth. Says social media now to one and some calling people names without any shred of evidence, you know. Yamani si haya.
Yamani si haya.
Not good for us. It is not giving our country a good image. Or maybe aniwa internationally, we will have that respect. Abra youth no completely indisciplined. Or maybe na some men and mabunum wadie. Emu mpanimfo. Some men Yapa amaya edibesi wo ade aya de pa edisa amaya ne baka ho. And I don't think we want to be part of that because omaya wodi kan ya ne ho fa hundie wo krom ha wo ba West Africa. Umbo Ghana wo ko ba bia. Eye dan na ne democracy nti free speech nti yet to be for common sense into whom say free speech na e wo ho no. I was say I want the end, I want the limit.
And responsibility.
Responsibility. My mentor is here today. Young Kwasi Pratt. Or more fighting for free speech, you know. I don't think so. No, almost free speech, you know. Ba. Young fan coding for them. Young fan coding penny for them. Na ya omubutaye. Na omubutaye ni say we should be able to criticize the leadership without insult. Abra yanka say criticize ya hwe yechi. Butayenti are no fighting for free speech no. If the leadership is doing something wrong, as citizens we should have the right to criticize it.
Martin.
But not to insult them, not to lie, not to cut and paste. That wasn't the reason. The behavior of the youth today, both sides, you know, is a disappointment to people who fought for this free speech. And I'm happy one of the strongest leaders of them is here today. Say, Mabuni, you are disappointed.
Mpacho we are mami kobenim, nami ko Kwasi Pratt.
You super on social media and free speech, you know. You are disappointing leadership, you know. And yes, saying you know, fighting for free speech. And we saw it. We can't back and say who kwechi. Yes, free baby able. When people feel they need power, they have to do everything possible to get power. sa wo kofa jata baba fie na wo yɛ no a wanyini a woduba na be test sa yɛ na yɛ fa so a yɛ de build yɛ youth. You go after him, say all manner of things about him, say filthy things about him, which is not healthy, but say it because we need power. And the NDC youth today, some are reacting to what happened. I told about say, Kwame Chris, this and that, Tina sa the free power 2016, the name of the NCBU. And you ask yourself, it means a Kofuki can sama Kasia Cassette Nema no Muso and every Gubel Tatis, a bedroom be a Mrebino, not Uncle Faja to Sayampa. It is a Gubel Tatis now, you say Mrebino, and then a man for NDC 4B. You know, this time around, we will respond, we will go in an equal measure. It is also to say, Mahama, yes, and the Mr. Makwa for Preco, Aqua Shadow Tabamut Bami. And to Opache say, and your NDC phone is starting, MP phone is starting, and responding. Okay, right. Come do me that say, Chris, Mate, me that say. From the days of even President Mills, there were Kruma, yet to me draw your President Mills in San, I am black talk on social media. Dugan. Some of us were here before that period, and we know where it started. But anyhow, Mami comment him. I was say, Mate. Fighting for free speech, you know. No insults, right? Ask Comrade Dugan, does reset means boot for boot? Is that what he's saying? Now, this one says, Mr. Kwasi Pratt has a nice way of saying it. If he does not agree with you by iterating the word alabraka, we should learn from this and refrain from insults. Dr. Eronedu, UPSA. Talking about Edu, it says, wishing Kwabna Edu Kranting birthday blessings wherever you are. Chief Kwabna Edu Kranting, happy birthday to you on this day. And then also to you, Dominic Boama Kodia. Dominic Boama Kodia, you are the lab manager, Eurocare. Birthday blessings, love from your dear wife, Vera. Ask Chris Dugan that where was he when Sam George called President Kufuor names? Was he responding to something too? Has he heard about somebody called Kevin Taylor? Or that one was also responding to others? And this one is from Ohini. And then okay, you don't solve a problem by justifying your side of wrong and blaming the opposite side. Gastiman in Brekun. Kwasi, me kai nyama bebre o de prison dem ze do bebe na no fine as a fie no. Me kai policers bebre. I got the privilege to interview you sometime in 1997 or 98 for the first time. Enti oja mo kun na yen kwara ebi mochi. Criminal libel law me sure say in mu ho baby, but ebi aka say ebi a repeal no na ama Saka se fia kotre bi so aka say there be mpanyifo bi na aboa ebi so pa che say senior Dr. Ezekiel Cheche mu compound house social media ye bi no Professor Jekum se mu bi no rules bi any ho kwesi wadwen kire why how did we get here?
Kwame something there no kroni kwa kani na wie ke ni hia kra so bi bekemi am say what can something na wie nje but mi fa kakra enso so mbaje mi je Maza Kwame, maybe no tis a encofo a cancer semi one, one cassa semi one. Now, I almost can say a mebunu and a yes, and I'm a boy. Yeah, but I know any no crack and a mebu. In pending for Kintinka, and pending for 1 week 3 no more to a more food drink. Kwame boy ka and penny for pa penny for case wo mu enim de no mu tu yefo no bebre ka hu so mu nye bia wo mu shem kran wan nye bi kran no ko shem kran se ya penny for ka hu enye emabru nko a okay na neaba ni say enoma nkoyi bibie nkoyi atembibie ni enoma emfabuo mampanifo ne ade baba say mmabunu enye mmabunu kwan akentinka na so ka hu na mo say dey we ehase no ache yes Simon na social media ni ho na WhatsApp ni ade ni ho but there were other means me kaipa cartoons enoma yedi yelo Ghana mama okay
me kaipa Ganata
and some
akwena cartoons ya say moto bono carbon o GBC anyway we did ni baba we ni pa
ada lomota na
no dimbi Murphy
okay
measure obi kai
o surgical Dr. Kwame Nkrumah aku ajifa hudi amagana aye hihyeya ye magana tumpon ne ade na edi cartoon akoye bibie trese osuma bosom kankan nyame ne drolo a onu moja ne ade na nkofo agi adi
dugan utie
na nkofo agi adi
so o say in start 2011 utie we dey entem to the committee anya tradition masa memfa nyama nyosem tie
who were against Nkrumah.
Who told you that? Kwasi Kasabra.
Na nkofo agi adi o na nu enu mudi bu atan ewo ye memu enya di papa masa kemani kabi freedom of speech ni ade no yanji hosi efendi di atema na se mfangu nkrofo mu fia na se mfansa nioma emrepi no se yaka ese o ene atemdidie ne ne enya atemdidie keke sa post ni ade ye ne bi ho a ebetimi asai obi for life ontumi sori bi mu guna dwuma ni die na ya perform and so on complete destruction say ko ban sa timdidi say wo nya me fe ana wo na achia na wo kasa nyimi da say me say can no problem can we can live with it but if you ha one ya who say ya shut the pa say ya decide ya say nipa e bi guna dwuma guna fi bia o ntumi pepa dem that's the problem. I mean, say it here, and lay it them here.
Yeah.
Ghana, even GD Person, the director of communications for Flagstaff House.
Jubilee House. Now, where you are,
Master? As well as social media, be the quarter social media, say, appointing me director of communications. A man for GD. Who made your boy, sir?
Because of Mariama.
There be sending a bear, Ubetrana, Kasa. Obi to mean Jimundi. Now you're director of communication, that's only objective. Yes, Massa, yes, sir. I want to set you in say. I knew Ukraine free 2001. I've refused all government appointments, including offers by President Kufuor. They know it. As you they say with you, as we are director of communications for Jubilee House. But I go to class be a special advisor on communications and so on. Dang. How someone make an anime Adrian. Brother make us only me not sure what dream. So what dream no picture maybe you be able. So what dream so much as one of my so be able but obe be tare ho abu hu fi abi edam ha okay bi atwam say okay dey buy yen mo esi eji petrol or castle okay
o sa se
eji petrol every week bi ko eji petrol or castle dey ato ho me dey ko eji petrol or castle mini wine na me ko castle aso no okwabrani we team social media no dey ato ho otu ho a won't yes
there we there
you know na Masa Kwame hwe ne ekoso no yinara ese agitum se oman bia edi emra ne buman wutiti emra so buman na emi se emra ni honto buman yedi buman ya na metwi nso ya na nhyeda mmoamisa na ya kasa yi gusu kasa yi ọman mu ha Ghana ha ọman no mbra pon ya constitution na other legislation na di na no na dia tumu se mra bi wo ha ya freno libel your sedition your contempt baby samra ne ya mra na dia tumu se fanya dma ensesa no e wo ho
okay
onam chenu libel sedition contempt back when we friend saying then amanfo nche no mu court na ya numa ya in centrafo edumai bebia defamation and so ho bi so ho bi slander wo ho bebre onam chenu enti se wako social media wako true bibi na se tia samra wi na police achiwa Usi acheze abani mpeke mimi kabi amembo. Anu free hifa min twinti ase. Masa bwana beka che nse nyenkofo no ko post wo social media ni ntiamra. That's all ntiamra. Kokot. Na any judge no majet ntiase se no mu ye ni ntiamra. Ade na aka se ntiamra. So far omampani mu fano na ne photo wo sheda esesa ne photo no e ma ne yet se nia de wiga hyeso na akoye te se nia ayi LGBT ade ofuaso wo ye wo ya se asimba wa me family nko aden unim senye adipa opening mu pa wo Ghana na ko ahomaso eko kase vice president free central region onye mfantini oyangunani na nukwe umpa ni se onu the second wife of the president
Ahane Kasa
Kwame
Kwasi
what do
no me madam fu ni mi so woni chama huntumi Kwasi pa
please national chairman
Kwasi sometimes sebi yes so some fonso
Kwame o penin pa
please
una mami boni
Kwasi or grandchild meboa ye pe role model about point to me ano
onu so wa ni bio
me bisaw direct question, would you point to me as a role model for a grandchild?
Na wo be point
daddy me bisaw
na so ni se me no nam
who shows up against our own point obi otimi ka sa same way onim sometimes en sem ni bi wo ho a say your man no mileage e higher home.
Yeah.
And said, well, can you are so free. I mean, if Obika say, Asama okay, say Professor Nana Jin Free Central Region. Since when? I've known Professor Nana Jin since 1995.
Second wife.
The problem, how many people think like you?
No.
That's the problem.
But common sense, you see, and maybe say, social media now can't we do anything more useful with it? Me, Professor Nana Jin, meaning since 1995.
Fantastic.
Saturday not Onyanya, I'm saying no, a senior lecturer. UCC. That is when I'm in you. Now never catch them and say, oh, Free Central no free.
Yes, I'm running.
Well, I'm going to free her. Obi Nana. I'm running free.
Oh, say being the Hanya.
Meaning the late sister who soon know. Yenya Elaine.
Elaine.
Elaine the cool. Only Elaine the cool school.
Now you soon started more
Ghanaian times. It's Elaine or young. How? Elaine only became Angweni because Oware professor.
Yes, sir.
That is how.
Yes, sir.
What to make us because you find yourself.
We na yaka. Unim. Dan na yakoto aba 2024 aba. Minia doctor akasin bi enu krepa. Ebinu fi NDC. Eseda pa koyi ba umia photo. Ebi prekuti pa sheninsam masa enu so yehu ye
condemn it
masa mpacho the preoccupation in some says to be so fine. Obi en mse nyɛ nokore yɛdi gu ne ho fia sɛn ne din about 20 but sɛ mo rekɔka ɛnuanom ndc fo sɛ nada na wo ka yɛ asɛm ɛsɛ so ebinom so de ko social media sɛ president Mahama no twitwa bi pa de bia no wabo ɛsɛ mo ka sɛ president Mahama twitwa bi pa de bia no wabo a adeti ne nso yɛn ka sɛ ba wo mia so repreko wo dwunu ho a wonti ase ana president Mahama twitwa bi na ba umia ko wi preko na ko ba sen na ko fa bien na bre yen ena ma ya kwan yi ya na se du na ma ya mbatumi ko school pa ko sun ade be ye pa wonti ase nyi but sana ba no a ya di say ya man ya di say individual din po aken ebia ken ha me kese se ya di say amambuo no enti ade ni na abeka Kwame fa kwempempen so ya kodu me betumi aka ne se wo bia obetumra na be yesa nnoma ya mfata bi no ese mra no ni wo di semiese ana Kwame me boa so anyway the security agencies, the police and so on should deal with these elements. Kwame yeti hay me sure say you be Facebook in your name.
Oh baby, I think there are two different accounts, Apart from the original one that you know, there are two different accounts.
There be a Facebook in my name. Obi could be a Twitter account in my name. Masa, that's all no pano. No ma ya tro di wudin tro no. You are shocked. Say, me pa dey me say. Yes, sir. Omo say, and someone want to mean kanda. No be akwatro. No dodge or the wudin na eye. This is a criminal offense. Complete criminal offense. Yakwachina was saying. Yakwachu obi sa was saying. Was a kebme kebia memwo no nkoye saying. We are there so. Eti masa yan kan no kure ne mfa no kure nya be kan no kure de no kura ya adwuma kebia kebeboa yi nyinara na ne ekoso no ebi time masa ebi time ensanu bi okura wuntumi kan na homa so Kwame ensanu bi wuntumi mewa no kan na
mpire na nka
Kwame mi apo mi nka o nyam se no na enya de a ese so na se ko ban se wo ma wo mudi ya manoku na nim ekentinka no na eso a na ha me
because in all of this though se obi e ka se tiawa in the absence of criminal libel as say any hono police ne ekochina na se obeko court akwa samano ana say what should we do because e bia ka say bia se police be mo a ena na me bisa Dr. Ezekiel but crazy one prima me bisa do a free speech that ye tia anasa ye tenetene no what do we do and there any remedy no
Kwame be our police to be becho
okay
impersonation is a criminal offense under the criminal code police to me becho ko impersonate will be police to me becho causing fear and panic police to me becho Inti mrani bebre wo ha
publish even false news.
Yeah, false news, police to me becho and so on. Inti police to me cho. Inti I know the plain police to me.
Ma men court lawyer ni hop to.
Asru say wo kire wadwen keke no bia becho say. NBC force won buy no economy no impuntu abam and so now see impuntu obi abam won buy de ho kire kura chain dan no. And so bia kire wa nyi. I only free speech, no. Only free speech, no. Now, so Obama because one who security briefing be a chess or China no pa Boko Haram be twice a piece FM. No cry. Yeah, true. Because you are causing unnecessary panic. Do you know what will happen to Accra because of that?
Kwasi minko look kitwe bi mane to asom.
Yes, sir.
Yenya Samson Ladia ini the Bibia send me here. Or see Attorney General Ekufuado led the repeal of seditious provisions of the law in 2001. And so or say I say you can say lawsuit was started books no so. But or say conducive to a breach of peace, false publication causing fear and panic. Of course, as well as false communication. No, me practice or in common. Section 76 of the Electronic Communications Act. Inti send me say what are the remedies open? Inti no know about with some of these things no. Something maybe will be made as no pay ja. And no inti na me call law school.
Unless they catch a police was a mumu nyoma. So maybe why if you say Titia a man for far who be so. He na yam home can make up prison. And a lawyer's never be patch or mammy and I'm family who do. And then political party leader Kwame TMO. Political party leader, no ordinary member, no foot soldier. To me, Jinaho Kase, judge, judge, you know, or NDC, na Sembia called the memoir, answer the baby at 10, this your Fred Flagstaff has woman instructions and so on. No, or can we are. When you know the judge, you know. Well, good judge in who fee assign a Duma assign never assign judge no complete. Because judge be our yes or no. And he said, your mouth crime more boating. On himself. And you be found say bra. Not found you for bra. And only a day intimidation. And me intimidation, Anna. So what me could judge per high court judge. Now, because a judge more useless, Unumra, no, assembly beton anymore. This will call Flagstaff as called direction and some of Buating. What you might hear, judge? Who say no? Who guna Juma? Who guna Hufi? Uma and Tentini in Kranu ain't me yet more Ghana. Because then we don't trust the judges. Judges almost call Flagstaff has got the instructions in there. That's it. The legal system has completely collapsed. Now when the police before was it there? Was it intimidation can't break MPP? I don't know how. As only can ye NDC New Year na senya enye MPP New Year na senya enye CPP New Year na senya enye nyan kan sa nyan fa on them na okay. Person me cool man penny in the year.
Then because you say no they are criminal.
Me kaba. Person me cool man penny in the year. Na me cool we are me do ahye kuku bottom. O man ben so na ukoye sa ye nche wo mfa wo nkotum.
People even wish, he said. Yeah, we call
wish na make one can say say. Opeso cool man penny.
Send them comfort to you say kuna na do my.
That is where we are.
Pacho
was 2016.
Me pamucho.
Erade kumama maye.
2016.
Pamucho.
The second verse na NDC.
Mama both ways and papa. So don't justify it.
Na uko trust obi cool man penny in the year. Na udi womu efunu mpenfo pamucho mu wankasa yu enu se me mpese me ku ma pani me ne yere na me ku won wi a me di won efunu no ahye kuku botom no mahye no na ye chewa na ukọ presidential candidate was onka bi ma saying na party ye press conference adeng this criminal offense baby mi wa ukoye sadi ya yanchi wuntum ukoye no America ebechi watum ukoye ne Britain.
Good morning to you. I cannot just stop and timidama say Master P ni mamo UK na mutie me chiamu nyina anope. Now Kwasi Pratt, do you remember when the then candidate Mahama, then ex-president, said the MPP has filled the courts, Nanado has filled the courts with MPP judges? Did it also have the judges? Brichun is asking. And then Kwame, hypocrisy is our biggest problem. I like your quote, hypocrisy and dishonesty. And let's see, Chairman General, be prepared for proper bath on various social media shows for daring to criticize and name some people as the guilty parties in these discussions. The review where your great-great-grandfather was buried this evening. Quinty, you let them continue. Let them continue. My brother says, okay, Kwame, just apologize. I think your comment on Wuntumi is below the belt. Okay. If it is below the belt, I apologize. I take it back. Okay. It was in the middle of a discussion. So for those of you who found it offensive, I take it back and I apologize to Chairman Wuntumi. Now, moving on. If we don't deal with this, a time is coming. I can foresee something really bad happening here in Ghana. Konfo says that, oh, they are not Wuntumi supporters. There are people who are telling me, say, I shouldn't have passed that comment, say, I will not point him out to my grandchild as a role model. It was in poor taste. 80. No, but you're dealing with people. When the people you're dealing with tell you that they don't like what you have done, sometimes be magnanimous also and be understand that you are offending people's sensibilities. So yes, I take it back. Yes, I apologize to Wuntumi and to all of you who feel very offended by what I said. Now, moving on back, Chairman General, you're live in Hamburg, Germany. The same thing happening here with us. While the Germans are seriously doing something useful with their social media, we, the Ghanaians in Germany, are doing all kinds of silly things with the Yao Akosa. Thompson Sechi, the last one, says, Chairman, you remember when Muntie 3 was pardoned? We encourage the youth to insult adults. Mami Pont, Dr. Ezekiel, closing comments.
Chairman, yeah. Uncle Kwasi Adrian Bebre. Na nka point a me di be use da for ne Uncle Kwasi e kan ye so na tester no e de ba ye no I say ene ye call out a judge na ye label no as NDC na sebi ye can say o take instruction no as MPP nti ene ne obi kan ya enye equally it was also wrong nti so e was say condemn no na mani age say Ninuya Chris finally yehu say ena ewa aban mu de nia esi ye ne nkrofo kan ye ne nkrofo anka ne nkrofo ye nyina enye na ne ye ntwa so e de arade ase say ehanya pie na so adani Paul na ye gidi say moving on no o chene bi if the tables turn na I hope my brother Chris and ambassador and advocate to Onoa West and then all kind of platform so because or justify now be SIT examples be now can you go into the politics of insults, the culture of violence characterize the elections in the democracy there and we can say Chairman Peace FM online, OK FM online, whoever online a posting BBI if I buy we who appointees then governors who be no first thing they say also take a screenshot. One take a screenshot within 5 minutes.
It will be pulled down.
It will be pulled down. And the culture of silence, no, it's not just Kofi of. That's what we're amplifying you. Prominent people in NDC, I heard the same thing. I answer them, and you know, and the silencer, Sebi, you are extended to the media houses. I see the moment they say anything, ebe calling for backlash to this government. We need baby are order free. Say online editors so, say radio managers so, say producers so, say radio owners so, say Hefao chairman. Within 5 minutes, it will be pulled down.
Martin, point one made.
The government should focus on delivering the promises. Now, on deliver promises and I was trying to hit in the doors one. Now you change conversation with this arrest.
That's it.
Conversation you about 24-hour economy. Now jobs near Women Development Bank. Now you who banks Galamsey. Now you who said Galamsey near solve LGBTQ plus. You who say you assign a bill and I see you 2-1 and more. And Carbano rather would want the space. SEM discussing near my way. But you got top part, not part in inferior. One and more catching. Now you're sorry, a Juma you so near the catcher say LGBTQI plus and your priority beam. Now you who direction and near man called not pure water work crumple and make pure water intimate power. Culture of silence, no, any they use it to divert attention.
Dr. Ezekiel Mamina say now this one says Chairman General Sam George referred to Nana Akufo-Addo, then the president, as an overpampered child. Felix Kwasi Fosu ascribed a non-existing disease to Nana Addo. Sammy Jeffy said God should kill Nana Addo. President Mahama called Nana Addo and the whole Achim tribe Sakawa and Mafia. I guess Chris Dugan didn't hear. Kwasi Pratt didn't hear. You too, Chairman General, did you hear? Sasa, you are here. Moving on, Chris, closing comments. But before that, Engineer Conrad Nyama, Ghana Civil Aviation Authority, and Omobawa Baswa Hasanewa, with a happy 50th birthday to you. Engineer Conrad Nyama of the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority. Amosa is proud of you. The very last one says, I think we have to stop this game of equalization and rather find a solution to the albatross called social media. Can your panelists suggest something? Dr. Erone do UPSA. Well, you're upon for now. Chris, closing comments.
Chairman General, maybe you know, maybe Dr. Ezekiel this year. Say, call politics of, insults and violence. Yes, we are not going there. But however, our history will continue to be our evidence and it will guide us. What you say? I mean, can't say NDC is about for. But you say you set records straight. I bet set records ne pepepe. You walk from here, baby, violence. Ne started free. People were baffled, assassins. People were killed. People were maimed. And we know the tradition they belong to. And then you walk on Kofa or more track record. And you say you vilify and Kofa do want them, and we know where they belong to. What's it? Me say young family? Yes. A true baby, I was say the baby. But however, this government, as a responsible government led by a responsible president, President John Dramani Mahama, will continue to climb down any individual, any citizen who will be very reckless, who will be passing this kind of irresponsible comments in the social media. Government will climb them down. Political leader be a officer if government is climbing down people making irresponsible comments it's harassment to criticize and but you see it is highly irresponsible to the part of a political leader say you will go and defend or be what display this kind of character in public. That is not the kind of politics we want to do. Democracy ne was say etia say kabi mami kabi try say who could do biata na who could dim tro agu bi so. Enne eduma pa president mama ye no krom ha no. Enkofo duru ho omunti ase. So they have nothing to do apart from sorting to insult and create this kind of false information. Why? Is it not on record to say ever since President Mama be president no CD no anya hwade ana is it not a fact? Anya na krada anya na kwese ne the living standard of Ghanaian citizens no enti say nkane no is it not a fact? It takes my good friend Dr. Ezekiel MPP to debate this because as far as I'm concerned and the good people of this country know, they say you cannot debate facts. Facts are facts.
Exactly.
But you will force to debate facts.
We are not debating it.
And then Nancy and Kania, yes, yeah, Sabaya, and never question empana. Omu say a dumso no. Do you know say President Mama, the government application say 2,500 new transformers. We have over 5,000 transformers. The past government are importing in underwater. It has no purpose. You talk about media house and journalists. What didn't Manasi did? Then I want to run far President Mama. Then I want to fire him. I'm here campaign too. When you came to power, you couldn't withstand it.
Rather,
Manasi have to run away.
Rather,
Peace FM.
In someone what can never what throw what can far President Mama upon all that. We're launching the book President Mama Koso. You need it now for Kwasi.